If you're feeling ungrounded or a little off balance, I have 12 ways to reconnect and get centered and back into your body. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Amelia Rebecca, and on this channel I share ways to embody your beauty, embody your power, reconnect to your confidence, as well as some witchy tips and more. So in today's video, like I said, we're going to be talking about getting grounded and recentered. So before I get into the actual suggestions, I wanted to talk about some indicators that you need to get grounded and centered. So you might be experiencing some brain fog, spaciness. You might tend to be a little bit more reactive to people and situations that are coming your way. For me, I know that it's time to get grounded and centered when I'm a little clumsy. So I'll start to trip over things, knock stuff over, and bump into things. So that's a really big indicator for me that I need to get grounded and centered. Also, I've noticed that if I need to take action on something, but I'm feeling really stuck and frozen, that's a really big indicator for me that I am not connected to my body, I'm not grounded, and once I get into these tools that I'm going to be sharing with you, it makes it so much easier to move forward and get back into the flow of life. All right, so the first thing I'm going to share with you is probably pretty obvious, but it's reconnecting to nature, connecting to the earth. So some ways you might want to do that is by going outside, hugging a tree, sitting on the ground, putting your bare feet on the earth and walking on the earth with your bare feet. Such a fast and easy way to get grounded and recentered. The second suggestion I have for you is mindful movement. So something like yoga, walking, dancing, moving your body in kind of a slow enough way to be really present and mindful is such an easy, quick, fast way to get recentered and reconnected to your body. And also to add to that, anything that engages the lower half of your body in particular, such as squats or jumping jacks, is so grounding. Number 3 is doing a body scan. So what do I mean by that? For me, I will get into a meditative state by taking a few deep, slow, mindful breaths. I might also put on some meditation music at this time and close my eyes and start bringing awareness to the top of my head, and then slowly scan my body, bringing awareness to each part of my body until I reach the tip of my toes. And sometimes I might also do that in reverse. So starting at the tip of my toes and going all the way up until I reach the top of my head. And this is such a beautiful way to bring your presence and your energy back into your body. It also is a really nice opportunity to check in with your entire being and seeing if there's any discomfort anywhere, any uneasiness, any emotions that are coming up, and you can tend to it right in the moment. So you're kind of doing a few things at once. You're getting reconnected while also tending to your own needs. Number 4 is my little witchy tip of the day, and that is working with crystals. So I have a few that are sort of my go-to anytime I need to recenter and ground myself. And the first one I'm gonna go over is Selenite, which is this stone right here. And I also really love this wand shape because it's so great for just sweeping your aura and your body. This isn't gonna be grounding necessarily, but it's really great to use when your energy feels really scattered or you're feeling like it's being pulled in different directions. It just is really good for sweeping things away, clearing things out, while also infusing your body, your space, your energy with just pure white light. The next one I'm going to talk about is Black Tourmaline. So Black Tourmaline is really great for grounding. It's gentle, but it's also powerful. It is super protective. It has lithium content in it, so it's really good for soothing any sort of anxiety. It's really easy on the nervous system. So I really love that for just like soothing while also grounding and bringing me back into the body. My next go-to is Hematite. So I really love Hematite because it is really just fast acting. Whenever I'm feeling really extra scattered, it just pulls everything back in really quickly, gets me grounded and back into my body while also connecting me to the earth. It's just like really fast. And the last stone I'm going to be talking about today is Black Garnet. So I love Black Garnet so much because it is really grounding, but it's also very energizing, and it makes me feel really rooted and anchored, not just to my body, but to the earth. So I really love this one. Number 5 is making art. So before I get into this, I just want to make a disclaimer. You do not have to be an artist to embody this sort of energy. I personally believe that we are all creative beings and we all have our own unique ways of expressing this energy. And it's just such a powerful way of reconnecting to yourself and getting recentered. For me personally, I really love writing and working with watercolor when I'm in this space. Watercolor especially because it feels very embodied to me. I don't really have a plan when I approach it. I just let my body guide the water and the paintbrush and just see what happens. And that's my unique way. But you know, if you're not an artist, maybe you cook yourself a really nice meal, or maybe you get intimate with yourself or with a partner, or maybe you're a mathematician and the way you work with numbers feels really creative. Whatever your flavor of creativity is, it's such a powerful way to get recentered. Number 6 is journaling. So I really love journaling when I am feeling so mentally scattered, or I have a lot of ideas but I can't quite grasp what they are, or maybe I'm navigating some emotional turmoil and it's just taking up too much space and too much of my attention and I don't really feel grounded necessarily. Getting it all out on paper like a brain dump is such a great way to create more space within yourself and to, again, reconnect to that center. Number 7 is taking a deep, mindful breath. And maybe let's do that together right now. So wherever you are, just close your eyes and inhale. Hold for a second and exhale. And maybe try that again. Do another inhale, hold, and exhale. And how do you feel? Doesn't it feel so much better to just connect back to yourself in that way? It's so easy. So yeah, take a deep breath and then take a couple more. Up next, we've got eating a nutritious meal that also has a bit of intention behind it. So whatever meal feels really good to you to reconnect to yourself and feel like you're really taking care and nourishing your body is such a great and easy way to get grounded and reconnect to yourself. Number 9 is taking a bath or a shower, but also adding a little bit of intention behind it and maybe creating a little ritual out of it. So similarly to the way we talked about selenite, I love incorporating stuff like Epsom salt into my baths because it just feels very purifying and cleansing, not just physically, but also just energetically. And I also like to add a couple other things to sort of indulge my senses. So in my bathroom, I have a nightlight that changes color, and so I'll turn off the main light and choose a color that just kind of imbues the space with this particular energy. I might put crystals in my bath, flowers, incorporate some scent or candles, and create an experience that feels very sensory. So good. So piggybacking off of that one, number 10 is indulging in your olfactory senses. And I personally really love this one because I love things like perfume, aromatherapy, candles, incense, anything that smells good and transports us back into like old memories and evokes different feelings and moods. It's so good to bring you back into your body, and you can also choose what sort of thing you want to embody. So if you do want to feel a little bit more grounded, you can spray a perfume or light a candle that has some woodsy notes to it. If you want something that clears your mind, maybe you go for something citrusy or something herbal like clary sage, or maybe you want to evoke some happy feelings and you again go for something citrusy or something gourmand like vanilla. Or, you know, the possibilities are endless, but this one is one of my favorites for sure. Number 11 is going to be tending to your plants and bringing a little intention and mindfulness and presence to your activity. Whether you're watering your plants, doing some gardening or yard work, repotting your plants, getting your hands in the dirt, connecting with those plants that are in your space. Such an easy, quick way to reconnect to your body, reconnect to nature, get recentered. And lastly, number 12 is something super easy and simple. Drink some water. So there you have it, guys. My 12 suggestions for getting recentered, grounded, back into the body. If you try any of these tips out, I would love to hear what your experience is down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. If you want to do one-on-one work with me or connect with me in other ways, all of that information is in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.